This is Grandmaster Yang Bok-sun. Thank you for joining 경기 품새, Sport Poomsae. Today, we're going to learn details of 한수 품새. 한수 품새. How far did we came to? It's 8-degree black belt. 8 dan black belt. 품새 for Cookie 1. And WT, World Taekwondo Sport Poomsae HANSU. If you are competing in 51 plus age division, you must prepare HANSU for your competition. Men and women 51 years old plus. So it's going to be Master 2, Master 3, Master 4 division for 한수 품새. Shall we go? Let's go. Let's find the details. For 한수 품새, we start with 겹손 준비. Starting from chariot. When you're doing chariot, you must keep your fist next to your side. And 준비. Left hand under, right? From here, left hand under, gather together up to the solar plexus and set it down in front of your core. One more time. 준비. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯. 5 seconds. Alright. And when it says 시작, your very first move is double ridge hand. In our block, but you need to switch and make the ridge hand with the left leg forward and block. So, if you're starting from 겹손 준비, you need to switch the top and bottom. From here, you need to switch and top and bottom and make sure you are set to execute the motion. Okay, one more time here. You go 1. Okay, double ridge hand. Make sure your thumb is not on the side. That's a regular knife hand. So you cannot do the regular knife hand. Make sure your thumb is all the way inside. And then finish the move. So you could use your ridge hand to block. Yes. Okay, right here at 겹손 준비. 1, 2. Right? And then you double fist. 1, 2. Strike on the rib cage. So after nice block, after nice in-out block, coming in motion, right? So spread out your ring, spread out with your wing, and then break, bust, 2 fists, right on the side, okay? Break all the ribs that you can after blocking yours. Okay, so it's 1, 2, right? Okay, right here after 1, 1, 2. Okay, make sure you go front stand to front stand. So it's like this from the side view. 1, 2, and 1, 2, right? But many of the competitors, when I was looking for master division, I see lots of up and down motion. 1 and 2, right? You came up. So you cannot go 1, 2, 1, 2. Then are you going to do 1, 2 again? You're going to go down after you come up? No. It's front stand, 앞구비. After the front stand, You need to do that motion, the one that we practiced before in the low belt Poomsae. Keep the knee, and pivot. Okay? Then when you're done, push the knee, bend your knee, and alternate front stand to regular front stand. All right. From right here, switching your hand and going. Okay? And then push back. Set your hand. When you push back, set your hand. Your focus is in the front. So we don't change anything from here. We set our hand, but we block. Looking at the target, and then set. Right here. Set. Punch. Okay, set, punch. Okay, one more time in that area. So we're right here. Then we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2. Then 1, 2, 3. Okay, you gotta connect those two. Okay, after the alternate front stand, block, ready, punch. Okay, then you go block and punch. And then one more, block and punch. Okay, am I inside the camera? You do 3 times. 3 times. After switching hand, then you do the regular double fist, alternate. Make sure it's a nice set. Ready, punch. One more, ready, punch. And then one last one, and ready, punch. Then you're gonna go with right leg forward, so you go right hand under, one more double reach hand, one more double reach, block. Okay, from last 1, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, and then 3. Tiger Jack. So let's face the forward. Starting here, it's 1, 2, 1, 2. And then face forward, then you punch. Then you face forward, then you punch. Last one, then you face forward, and a punch. Then double knife again, reach hand, double reach hand. After that double reach, now it's time to go 45 Poomsae line. Now, we used to go straight forward, straight to the side, or straight line to the back. At this time, Su, water. So we're gonna flow. Okay, we have a line here. Now there's a Poomsae line, 45 angle. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to go 45 angle. 45 angle. Okay, we did the front and back. Now we're going to go 45 angle. After the second reach hand to my left 45. 1, 2. Okay, supporting hand with Tiger Jack. So when we're doing Tiger Jack, it's supposed to be straight. Straight. Not grabbing, it's a straight flat. You're gonna strike. Okay, you're gonna strike the neck. And then here's the new stand. New stand. The supporting stand. Okay, let me show you the supporting stand. So after the 45 here, then it's the rib. Okay, see the knee stay locked. Knee stay locked. Supporting stand go. And double punch to the rib. This is the supporting stand. My other foot is in the middle of my foot and supports together. This is the side view. This is the front view. Not like this. They must be together to support. Okay? So it's Tiger Jack and 2. Okay? Then you turn, put the wrist inside your target. So let me show you this way because it's hard to see in one camera view here. After the supporting stand with double flipping punch, it's up to your piltrim, fist, up to the piltrim and set. 주춤서기. 주춤서기. Nice set motion. Keep your eye on the target. Okay? And then stepping back, double knife in. With the nice back stand. Double knife open. One is the low block and a high block at the same time. So, let's go here. Supporting. Okay, and then set. For the small hinge and hakdari 서기 to other 45, to the back 45. If this was my front, I just went here. Let me continue on from here. It's next one is this, next one is this, next one is this, next one is this. Now I need to go to the back 45 here, then I'm gonna set. When you set, your hakdari 서기 has to look at the front 45 at this time, and then when you kick to the back 45, back 45, okay? So you kick to the back 45. So right here, then you're gonna look, back 45 and knife hand ready. What are we doing knife hand? We're gonna chop. Okay? So if we're set and then look, execute, and then chop. Okay, after the chop, kick and ki야! 둥주먹 앞치기. Let me show you the front view. So after the side kick, chop, and then kick, set, 45 foot, ki야! 둥주먹 앞치기. The front back fist strike. Okay, after the chop, kick set. So that's the important part. Kick set. When do you set? Let me show you slow motion. Its kick is here, and then set is here. Then you finish. You got to get that timing together. With the nice kick, with the small hinge, when you rechamber your kick, you got to set your back fist ready under the armpit. Back fist ready. So when your back fist ready, your 45 foot is ready. Then stomping, and then finish. Do not make double stomp. You only have to make one, which is the very first foot, not the second one. No second one. Okay, so nicely control, kick and kiya. Okay, then what's next from this position? You're gonna go one, single knife hand, chop with horse riding stand. So you're already set, right? You already set low because I have a kwasogi here. Then you're gonna go 1, 2. Then you're gonna have a horse riding stand here at the time of the chop, right? You have to do this part gracefully. Nice transition to the chop after the strong kiya, and gracefully but sharp, right? Okay, so after you go kia, then you go, okay, gracefully but sharp. Okay, and then right here, how do you do this next one? You gotta go pa pa, huh? Right here, pa pa. One more time, right here. But nice horse riding stand again. How are we doing that fast double sound? Let's give you example of the wrong one. So if you're side, and then you're going to turn in as you go, right? You're going to turn in as you go. But if you're kick, outside, inside, crossing kick, if you hit sideways, your hand goes off. Then you have to bring your hand in. So if your hand goes out, then you have to bring it back in. Look at the speed. Right? But, now here's the correct one. If your hand was up on the neck level, but the next move, your hand has to come where? Solar plexus for elbow strike. So your hand needs to drop down here. How are you going to do it? You're going to do it with your crossing kick. You're not going to hit side. You're going to hit it down. Hit it down. Now it's already here. Then you finish the elbow quickly. That's the key. Because the people are kicking too hard or too low, then you have to bring it back. Oh, nice control. Nice control with your foot. Nice control with your foot. Then you could do pa pa. Double sound quickly. That's the skill. You got to practice. In order to get that double, you got to practice. Okay? That's the experienced competitor and inexperienced competitor. The difference. Need to practice to go quicker in motion. Alright. So we are at back there now. We're here. So we did this up to here. Now I need to go the front right 45. The front right 45. Some people fix their foot and put it together, and then they tiger jack. I personally, let me show you this sideway. If we pivot, I would say that's extra pivoting. We don't have to actually extra pivot. As you go, we could do nice transition like that. I didn't try a lot. It's just natural. I didn't try. I just put a fit together. And then I pivot when I place the front foot to 앞구비, right? So I don't have to pivot early. I just step and pivot at the time here. So when you pivot, what do you get? You get momentum. So you can strike stronger. If you pre-pivot, you have no more pivoting. You're just using only upper body because your pivoting is complete. If you move again, that's double pivoting too. So, my recommendation is just putting foot together, and then pivot when you strike. Okay, that's a good tip, right? Okay, right here, you go 1, 2. Okay, and then 1, 2. Okay, and then 1, 2. Right? So, in order to do this motion, you gotta flow. You need to flow. Flow like water. You gotta flow. That's why they made a movement here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's almost like same speed, right? That's like floating. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's floating motion. But not up and down. We don't have the up and down. You have to keep the knee bends all the time. Correct? Because those are the stands require the knee bend. From the horse riding stand. Next one is front stand. Next one is supporting stand. Next one is horse riding stand. Next one is back stand. Next one is crane stand. Oh my gosh. Stands are changing. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. All new. There's no same stand. Let's count. Here's the horse riding stand starting. The first one going to be front stand. That's 1. Supporting stand. That's 2. Horse riding stand. That's 3. Back stand. That's 4. hak다리 서기. That's 5. And then after the kick, double knife and chop again to front stand. So the 5 different stand needs to come out right there in that line, in that Poomsae line. Where the front 45, you need 5 new ones right away, one to the other. So you got to get it correctly. If you have one toe turn, that's deduction. We know that, right? 2, that's deduction. Same minor deduction. 2 toes, 1 toe in horse riding stand. Horse riding stand, 1 toe, 2 toe in horse riding stand. That's minor deduction. We only count 1. We don't count 2 because your both toes are out. But here's the thing. If you have to make a back stand, this is a back stand sitting 70% body weight on the back foot, right? But let's say you're in the middle and then your toe didn't face the correct direction and then it came in a lot. How does that look like to you? Is that more close to back stand or horse riding stand? Now that's a big trouble if you sit like that during this motion. This looks like a horse riding stand. So you need to point and sit in the middle. That's deduction because you're in the middle instead of you're in the back, right? You're in the back, you're in the middle. But if you turn that toe like that, now that's a horse riding stand. Major 3. And you don't want to make mistakes, something like that. Because that's going to cost you a lot. A big deduction. Not a small one. Okay? So, let's continue on. We did this, and then that, and this one. Now the back 45 is the same one. Because them 2 and that 2 is the same technique. Okay? So when you are here, you need to pivot. When you're putting it up, pivot. My hak다리 서기 needs to look a front 45. That's where I'm looking. And then ready. Then you fire. Then fire. Then you chop. Right? Okay, when you fire this, the correct supporting the base leg, you fire, you gotta pivot and turn last minute when you're putting this foot. Do not kick, repivot, and then pivot again. Now that's double pivoting. You can't do that. So if we're looking 45, hak다리 서기, when we kick, it's a 180 degree to the back, right? We kick, chamber, then pivot at once. Now there's no deduction because you held it, side position, and then you put it down and pivot at the same time. No deduction. All right. And that's not something easy again. So this is also experience students can do. You got to practice. Catch the timing and balance so that way you don't lose and fall and getting a big deduction or getting so many minor deduction because you're in a hurry. Don't hurry. You have to flow on this one. Hansu. No hurry. Okay? So after the side kick chop, front kick, here, right? So let me just go to the side way. Okay, after the here, front kick, here. Then you gather gracefully. Right. Gather gracefully. And then you're going to turn in. Turn in like this. Watch my waist. Turn in like that. Okay? You have to finish quick like that. And that's same as 태극 7장. 태극 7장. 태극 7장, we have the last one right here. Right? I just missed it. Right here. And right here. Right? So those, we gotta have that one in 한수 as well. Not only 태극 7장. Okay? So that's really important. And then when you're done with this, right? Okay? Right here, pa, when you're done with this, facing the front, then you go 바로 at once, right? Right here, 바로. Okay, gather, then bring it up. Okay, now let's not pause. Let's make it smoother. So smoother, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make it smoother. Okay, so that's just the detail of the 한수. What you have to do and where you need to focus. Okay, to go over once again, it's the beginning. You got to switch hand. That's very important because your moving foot is the left. Then you have to have left, outside. Okay, that's very important. You do opposite side, it's just deduction right away. Okay, and then when you're going back, okay, then you have to connect these two. 1, 2. 1, 2, okay? Connect those two as a rhythmically flotation required from 한수. You gotta flow. And then the next one is the 곁다리 서기 with the new stand. Supporting stand, 곁다리 서기. Okay, the new stand. Gotta work on the new stand and balance. And then the rhythm, the 5 stand, those front, 5 new stands right there, changing up. And then finishing, nice balance and finish. And strong hit, sharp, double tap, okay, double tap. Those are the important area that you want to master before the competition. Yes, if you master those before the competition, you got it. You got it. You will be prepared well and able to enjoy the competition. Okay? So, I usually recommend if you are having trouble doing a higher Poomsae, take it slow. Take it slow and compete slow. When you go to competition, suddenly you start going fast, even you didn't want to, because that's how things change. There's a pure pressure coming in. Even I think I'm not nervous, but it just suddenly happened. Then you have to catch your rhythm and take it a little bit more slow so you could finish the Poomsae without any big mistake. And when you get better at it, then you start putting the speed, quickest, super speed on those movements. Okay, it's very important, as you know, that we all need to practice correctly. Okay, perfect practice makes perfect Poomsae. That's all I need to say. Now we're all the way up to 한수. This is the last Poomsae in 경기 Poomsae, the sport Poomsae. And in next video, I will go over other details, how to make rhythm or how to use waist. When do I use waist? Coming up. Thank you, everyone. 정연! 감사합니다.